I'm lay right up here and make love to my food and my jelly beans. This shit is crazy. Blessings and peace, world. Oh my God. Listen, right? I've been like praying like crazy because I know when I'm in danger. It's the same guy. But thing is, right? I seen this guy before plenty of times. He never said nothing to me. And then one time he got on a bus with the same dude, Caucasian, I'm gonna call him. And now he just starts trouble. So I'm trying to let him know, if you even jump, I'm gonna stab you right in your throat. Because this ain't the first time you harassed me. I said, you're crazy, you're gonna get murdered for a white person. Right? He came right to the back of the bus and starting trouble with me right off the bat. So I'm like, oh, you must be on drugs or dope. I don't do no drugs. No narcotics. I don't even smoke weed, but still ain't yet. You sniffing up you know when the drip's good and you got a clump. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was boogers, you either spit out the window or you'll spit it on the floor because they pee on the bus. Right? I said, that's the same boy that sold the drugs to a white dude and a black dude. Me going to work yesterday, and I think that was the 640 bus, 54. Now he's selling to you, and I'm coming from work. So soon as he started, I just unzipping my pockets. I was like, you know what? I think I need to go home because it's not safe for me. But first, let me back. So while I'm at work, I keep praying. So I'm not sleeping. I'm just praying. So now all of a sudden I'm getting high again. And this is mother. But see, the seed is already grew. Her inside is a tree. If you get what I'm saying. The evilness already rooted and it's growing. So as I'm praying, I look up and the people think I'm fake, but I'm not. I get messages from God. And I'm telling her that God's saying your time has passed. You are rooted in evil and you will burn in hell with Janice. But then when I go turn to look up, it looked like her hands was root like tree leaves. You know what I'm saying? Tree branches. And she snatched what she came to get. I'm not sleeping. I am praying because it is hard battling the devil. I've been fasting. After I ate and went to sleep, I have not ate. I ate some crackers because when you get lightheaded, men don't do it, but women do it. When you get lightheaded, you got to eat something. Just to give you that little extra oomph. Because if not, I start shaking. I'm almost passing out or whatever. So I got to make sure. Right? So I fast. I've been fasting and praying. That's what I've been doing. So now they're talking about me doing rounds. But before they was talking about I wasn't doing rounds. So let me tell you how petty these people are. So I'm doing rounds, right? And I go down the first because there's two sides, so there's two basements. So I go down, but then I turn around and I'm going back out so I can get to the next basement. He's in the way, but he ain't gonna move. He's gonna bump me because he wants me to move. You didn't even go in the office, so why would you even stop at the office door? Right? So I go upstairs, I go back, get on the elevator. Lord, them elevators are death traps too. The way they stop, it's crazy. Right? But you need to get on the elevator to even get on that side. So I go down there and investigate. Yup, the same, they turned the water off, took the pot out, but it's still dripping. But what the administrator don't know is, I don't think that she Google administrator. The administrator is responsible for activities, projects being done to the building, and so forth and so on. So all that shit in the basement and in the ceilings is her responsibility to make sure they're getting done. It is like having, being a seer over the estate, because it's like it's a big property, right? But that's a whole nother thing. Because I'm like, let me Google it, because they be like, oh, Mill, yeah, she is responsible for everything that goes on with that building, but she got mother doing her job. See, mother was the administrator, Patricia, but the mother, Jean, got to be mother. So that was like, wait a minute, because I Google mother. I'm like, mother is just a title that they give a sister, because she's the one that got to take care of all the other nuns, which she ain't doing a good job. Because like I talked about, you know what, they listen, the administrator's daughter follow me, so whatever I say, they act like, you know what I'm saying. But I really don't care though, because it's my truth, and I can speak my truth, and can't nobody stop me from speaking my truth. Right? So here she come. The chapel, I said, yeah, let me take you to the chapel. Because she was down there one night for a long time. She couldn't even find a motherfucking elevator. I kept hearing people. She was going outdoors, coming indoors, going outdoors, coming indoors. And it was her. She was lost for half of the night. She finally came to the front desk, and I put him on the elevator and sent her to the second floor. So she was like, oh, is it service? I go get the paper. I said, it's at 10:45. You want to go pray or something? I'll turn on. I'm like, no, for 5 hours? Well, where you want to go? Back to the second floor? Yeah. I walked to the elevator. I said, make sure you push number 2. Get off on floor 2. Right? So I get, I'm waiting, whatever, getting my stuff together. They think I'm quiet because the administrator, Alice, is there. But I'm like, you're reading into this too much. Don't believe everything you see. I'm like, I don't work for Sister of the Poor. So, I'm not disrespecting her, but I'm going to let her know, your daughters left this, I left the mess right there. Your daughters left this mess on the desk and on the floor, because I don't even got no food. I'm fasting. And you picked her up, and you didn't have her clean up her mess. Because she was like, Millie's away from the desk, and the desk is dirty. I was like, first of all, I can move away from the desk. I said, I got to go to the bathroom. I can get something to drink, and I can do rounds. I don't got to sit at the desk 24. What they don't know is I get 3 half-an-hour breaks. And my break is my break. I can break just like they do. They leave the property. I can leave the property too, as long as I lock the door. Right? So every time you see mother, she thinks she checkmated. You're not checkmating, mother, because number one, everybody know I slept outside. The whole world knows. The whole world knows. Because I was talking about sleeping outside on TikTok. Everybody know I was homeless. Everybody know what occurred with me and my family. Nobody cares. It's new to you, but it's old to the world. You get what I'm saying? It's new to you, but it's old to the world. So now all of a sudden everybody's sniffing. Because I heard my supervisor, somebody say, Millie, do not get high. She's trying to convince people that I'm getting high. Like the dude, I was like, man, if you on here trying to convince people I'm getting high, you fucking retarded. Right? And I'm like, I just gave my own self a drug test, but when I go to doctors, I'm gonna get another drug test so I can have it on file. But I can go to office and get a drug test too from them, and it won't be pee, it will be saliva, and they know it's mine because it came out of my mouth. So I'm gonna go take a pee, and now this is a child supposed to be a god, right? She's supposed to be following the Bible better than me, right? She's the one that's supposed to be spreading Jesus's father's gospel, because it ain't Jesus's gospel, it's God's gospel. But they put Jesus right in the front line, right? She's gonna say, "Oh yeah, go take your poo." I'm like, "Lady, listen, devil. You know what I mean? Because now I'm gonna really. I already gave you your message from the Lord, and you are still not taking heed." I said, "You will burn in hell with Janice," and I said, "You can call Mother Patricia." Because Mother Patricia will tell you, I always said Janice was the devil. I said, you know what? You need to call Mother Patricia and tell her the word that the Lord gave to me to give to you, because you only trust Mother Patricia. So I advise you to call Mother Patricia, because it is the truth. You saying I'm harassing you, I'm not harassing you. Some of the stuff, I was talking on the bus, and the girl said, you need to get her home fast because she's talking, but I don't think she realizing what she's saying, because I'm cursing her to hell. Not her. Oh, she going to hell too. The wig bitch, she's going to hell too. I gave her little message from Jesus. She's going to hell, but as I'm riding, you know, things happen and whatever. And I'm cursing Mother to hell. But I don't know I'm doing it, but she knows I'm doing it because I gave her a message from the Lord too. So I'm saying, you know what? It's not safe for me to be out today in my spirit, because I can't stop praying. I just keep praying. I can't stop praying. I just been fasting and praying, but then, I get this burst of energy because I'm high strung. When I get like this, I'm zooming, boom, 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 boom. But they thinking I'm high. I'm not high, right? I run from sights. Sometimes I run and I don't want to hear what God's trying to tell me to tell somebody. Because sometimes I have months where it's like, tell the truth. But it's not me telling you the truth, it's the Lord telling you the truth through me. Because how would I know your truth? I will tell you who you was born to, who they born to, who's your siblings. I ain't going to remember saying it, but I'm going to let you know so you can know that I'm real, and it's really the Lord talking to you through me. Right? And that's when I know my instincts paid off for me, because that man got on the bus and almost lost his life because he's a troublemaker. So I get off the bus and I say, you're going to get this nigga killed. Because, now I'm walking from the store, so I'm going to got me some pizza dough. Oh, this right here from the Dollar Tree is good. Gets real crispy on the edges and whatnot. So somebody's saying you fell for the charade again. It's not a charade or a charade if you do. He said charade, but it's charade. Some are smarter than others. Some of us sat in front of the class, and some of us sat in back of the class, and some of us sat in the corner. Right? That means if you do it more than once, it's just starting trouble now. You are just out to start trouble with me, and I'm like, this man don't like me because I won't say good morning. I won't say, and I'm trying to tell him I don't know you. We never even had a conversation. So how am I gonna, you know what I'm saying? Now the Chinese men, and I'm being out, I don't know that Chinese man. I know he comes from Boston on a train, and he likes to gamble. You know how we started talking? Well, we barely talking because he do not speak English that good. But we having a conversation. because he asked me something, I answered it, and now every time we talk about and there's another white guy that I met before, but I was at Twin River waiting for the bus because 54 was taking too long. I was like, it just left. I was like, well, let me get 51. Right? And me and him had a conversation, but where to the Chinese dude ain't really talking about nothing, but I think he's trying to trick. As soon as he asks, I'm gonna punch all them rotten teeth out his mouth. He's gonna be picking up every skittle, every one off the ground, because I'm gonna bust him dead in his mouth. Right? But me and the white dude was talking about politics, because you can't talk about politics with everybody. And I don't come out first. I let them come out to me. If you're going to talk about politics to me, I'm all for it. What's up? What's good? I never met them women, but we're running into each other. We always do. Right? We talk about politics. Then I seen them again downtown, and we talk, but we just had good conversation. The Chinese dude said, like, no, I don't like to gamble. I was looking at his mouth. So anyway, a black dude and a white lady got on the bus. Now this is what we understood. And me and him are both looking, and we both said, oh my God, they just don't give a fuck. And we both started cracking up laughing because that's the only thing we understood that each other was saying. He's saying gambling, but he's looking at my crotch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at his mouth like, now done. No, I ain't getting no yeast infection from all that shit on your teeth. And then there's another little man I talk to that likes to gamble. But they're just talking about gamble, winning. I was like, yeah. He was like, it's Monday. He asked about the bus schedule. Monday, today. I said, nope, today's a holiday. Monday's a holiday, but today's Sunday. Oh, we run on the bus. I said, but it's going to be a storm. They're coming in a storm. He said, yeah, me love to gamble. Okay. I said, well, you got money to spend, but I don't want no parts of it. Shit, no naked Baba better get over there. Buddy man, because he's definitely looking for. And there's another one that was out there when I was waiting for the bus at Trim River. I was like, are you playing with your dick? He was sitting right there playing with his dick. I was like, are you playing with your dick? He went way down the street to play with. Then he came back. I was like, are you playing with your dick again, sir? He went way. That's like I was way down the street. I was like, look, if you want to get kicked or punched in your dick, you can pay me and I'll do that. But for how's it going in any hole, that ain't gonna happen. But I will punch you and kick you in it. Yeah, you can make good money there, honey. That's where you should be hanging at. That's where all the drug dealers do. Oh, this is what I got. They had some bangles. My knuckles are too big, but this is nice. You should have seen the janitorial man. The janitorial man was looking at it like, I already had this necklace I bought, and I paid for the little bracelet I got. The janitorial man this rosary beads was looking at it like, what the fuck? They brung jewelry. The shit ain't even well. I'm like him now. I'm like, was the only good thing that was even in there. And they don't even take rosary beads. I get all the rosary beads because I like them. Get every color, you know what I mean? I don't know. When I touched this thing, I just started playing, and because it's just crazy. I don't understand how, and he's crazy. People was just looking at him like, what the fuck? Because he just got on the bus and starting trouble. I didn't even say nothing. I was just like, oh Lord. I got off the bus. I had my hand in my pocket. I let him see me flip that motherfucker. Because I'm bad with it. So when we went to stand up, he went to stand up. I got up right with him. Was like, what? He was like, you just go. You just go. Okay, stop starting trouble. Stop starting fucking trouble. Because everything what it seems ain't. I told them young girls, everything that you see ain't what it seems. You know what I'm saying? They was acting like, I'm leaving, so why am I going to be loud? I know I'm leaving. That's why I was like, you know what? They had a whole sermon about how they want me to do this and how they want me to do that. I'm like, you know what? I will appreciate If you don't tell me how to do my job, because I don't work for Sisters of the Poor, if you need me to change something I'm doing, you need to talk to my supervisor. Then me and my supervisor will get together, and I'm repeating because they wasn't there. And we will have that conversation, because we ain't having a conversation. We combative, because you trying to tell me how to do my job, and I'm trying to tell you what you ain't doing with your employees' jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And then they broke the door even more. Whatever her husband did to that door, I can't fix it now. I'm like, this is crazy, because, my life's in jeopardy here, just like everybody else. People just walk off the street. They think one door safe, one door is not safe. Especially if they got a gun or they're going to pop the lock. Because some people can pop the lock on them sliding doors. I know I can if I wanted to get in that bitch bad enough. I know damn well I can. I saw their name and everything. I was like, the sliding doors, they've been broke since I started there. And I started there when? Before summer of last year. I believe, or the year before that. I think it was I think I had been there almost 2 years. Right? And then talking about the winter. So now the lady that goes to church is at the bus stop gonna ask me, well, how you like working? You know what? You can't fire me. Only Allen Universal can fire me or remove me from that spot. Oh, you like there? I said, yeah, I like working there. She was like, oh, how long have you been working at? Because that's what I'm saying. I don't work for, I work at. I was like, a year and a half, almost 2 years. She said, oh, but they take care of the building. But here's somebody else go again, trying to convince me what I got pictures of. They take care of first, second, third, and fourth floor. They do in the basement. There's some parts of the basement they don't take care of at all. You see, they don't want me talking about mother, but mother want to talk about me. That ain't how the way the world works. She don't even supposed to be talking about anybody, period. What she does, she is not supposed to do as a mother or a nun. But she keeps doing it. And that lady, the administrator, better go worry about that basement. Because I'm going to tell you, I know somebody that's going to call Monday. She's going to be hella surprised. People rock for me on Twitter. That's what I keep saying, bitch. Stop coming to my window yelling and telling me what's what, because you can't find me. Only Alley Universal can remove me from that. They can give me another spot, but for what though? They want somebody that's going to do what they want them to do, but you're not paying them to do that though. So why would they do it? It's two addresses. The high rise got a different address. I think that's Sales Street or something. And then the retirement home is Main Street. Now I understand getting the paper for the people in the retirement home, because some of them you know what I'm saying, are real sick or whatever. Right? But for the people that's in residential, they go driving, they take buses, they go here and there and anywhere. They can come get their own paper. Because he's supposed to put the paper on Sales Street, 3 of them, and then he's supposed to come bring the paper to Main Street for the people that really can't do for themselves. And then when they want you, listen, they want you to look at the camera. Look at the camera. Wait to see the paper, like you're a dog. When you see the paper, you jump up, you run and get the paper. You say, and then you call Bernice because Bernadette, because she comes get the paper. You know, and if you're a little bit late, they get an attitude. I'm like, first of all, this is not really my job to be getting independent living's paper because it's two different addresses, and I can fix that very fast and tell them it's two addresses. Because if Bernadette want her paper that bad, she can go right around and go right outside and get that paper. And don't nobody and the retirement home come down and get their paper. I usually sit Rose paper on her chair, but Rose can come to the front and get her paper because she's mobile to walk. But Doris and Miguel, the nurses from third floor, brings them their paper. Like they want to make me seem like I don't know what I'm talking about, girl. Go ahead. You know, they're just like that. I'm telling you, they're just like them nurses and doctors. They be trying, I know something happened, but they're like, no, that ain't why. Oh, how the fuck you know what happened? You wasn't even there. That's what it is. They want them to seem like there's something they're not. And when Sisters of the Poor started, they was begging. They don't even beg no more. They don't even really leave the property no more. I don't know why. They just go on Mondays, I guess, to get bread or whatever. And I guess people donate what they want to donate because, you know, if you got an organization like that, you can just go around and see what people will do for you. But they don't even do that. I guess whoever's helping them, just help them, the gold diggers. And I'm like, well, why are they getting donation anyway? Because everybody pays to stay there. Except, what's her name? I'm like, why they get donation? Because people pay rent. They got to pay to stay over there. The only thing they get for free is like, they might need bread or something like that. They can eggs or something. They can get that out the kitchen. They can come down to eat like that. But the sick people, you know, they get pull-ups but the pull-ups are mostly donated. That's why I'm like, why do they get donations? These people pay rent and shit. It ain't like it was when it first started in 1830, whatever. It's just not. Administrator, you need to get on your job because when push comes to shove, bitch, all that shit's gonna be on your shoulders. All of it. Every little hole, every stuck door, every broken door, every broken tile, every broken rock ceiling. All that's gonna be on your back because you probably thought it was something important. Well, it is. It sure is. I know you would have wished they would have left it to Mother Miss Jean. You know, I wouldn't even mind. I'm trying to help them, right? So I was gonna go see a good friend of mine to get some advice about, you know, what narrative they should take. Because I was like, you know, my landlord got a construction company too. I was like, matter of fact, you can't go over there taping it up like you do here. I'm like, my landlord got a construction company. My friend, supposed to be anyway, whatever his name, I forgot again, got a construction company. I'm just trying to help them. You know, get a good deal. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, that place is like, I'd be down like, I still got it. Because, you know, they got, when they wrap the pipes or whatever, them things are so old, they probably was making it with the stuff that give you cancer. Because nothing never been really taken care of down there. I'm like, you need to fire all these maintenance men. And I'm not playing. They're going to show me. I was like, I already showed Dan these wires last year, and Dan's retired this year. I'm trying to help them, but I'm not a mom. I'm just trying. I'm not even trying to help them. I'm trying to help the old people. You know what I mean? Because I can just, it don't got to be code enforcement or nothing. I can just go and talk to somebody and show them a couple of pictures to help them out. I'm like, I'm trying to help you, and you're like treating me like shit. Ain't nobody trying to help them because Puerto Ricans, they always got a family that is a exterminator, a contractor, the one that do the line shit. I'm trying to help them, but they don't appreciate you. When you help people, they try to handle you different. I'm like, I just don't want you talking to me. Talk to my supervisor because I don't like the way you handle me. This ain't gonna come out good. Not at all. Not at all. Because apparently nobody cares but me. So, instead of you trying to, show off for them and might get punched in the face, but I'm not saying I'm going to do it. But if you hit me, I'm going to whoop your ass, point blank, period. Let me help you. And this is free. I'm doing it for free. I can be like, well, how much would you charge to do this job? I can go right to the administrator and be like, look, I got this guy, he'll charge this much to do this job. You need to get this shit together. Because when smells start coming to the vent, what you call them, I know the word, when the little, oh my God, stuff in the ear, whatever, it will come to me. Start coming through the vent, and you inhaling that shit, and it gets stuck on your lungs. Everybody in there can have cancer. I'm like, I only really went down there to bother the janitorial man. Because every time you leave the door open, he get ahead of himself. But then he went out there, and I seen him at the door. I just had my head down. He knocked because I wasn't letting him in because he's an asshole. That's what I'm saying. My allergies are acting up. That's all I'm saying. Let me help you. Because you see, nobody cares. Not even the people that work there. Because the janitorial man was smoking weed somewhere. I said, God, it keeps smelling like weed. I'm like, it ain't fresh weed. It's the weed that somebody smoked, and it's in their clothing now. And then I went to touch the microwave. I'm like, oh my God, my hands smell like weed now. And he kept looking at me. I was like, what you all high? It's only me and you down here. What you high? So now I guess somebody told him to go, I don't even snort, tell you the truth. I don't do nothing. But if you want to keep, making up them lies, go ahead. That's like I said. When I lie, I got to tell the truth. So I thought it was Corona, and I thought he was but I know who he is. I thought he was a security guard. I'm gonna make my appointment tomorrow. But then I had to call my supervisor and be like, you know what? I'm like real high strung right now. These people are stressing me out. I'm sorry, it wasn't Coronas. I was like, when I come to the office, I'll bring you a bottle. You know what I mean? Because go with a gift, and maybe I can get what I need. I need a hat. I need a new jacket because my jacket's tight. I need a couple of pants and a couple of shirts. That jacket is tight. I'm like, it's like, why you don't zip up your jacket? I'm like, shit, I can barely slip up this sweater. But anywho, I'm gonna eat. I miss Diamond Dot, and I'm a Diamond Dot, and I'm just gonna chill till I get tired. Cause the day is not a good fucking day for me. It's not. It really, it's not. I'm not in a bad mood, but I'm like, at a no tolerance type of level right now. I ain't out to hurt nobody, but I to make sure nobody hurts me. And because I had to put myself in that mind space, right? Because I don't want to be that person no more. But I got to make sure I come out. It's me or you. That's the mind space I put myself in, me or you. You swing, boom, wherever it goes, and that's the bottom line. It just takes a lot of energy to shut all your feelings off so you can really hurt somebody. So I'm not good around people right now. I'm gonna cry because that's what I do. Because I went backwards. And that's why I was praying all night, all day. Right? Because it's a beast that lives within me that likes hurting people. I get off on it. I get high off it, and it's sick. It's sick. And I don't want to fight a woman. I want to fight a man. So I was ready. When he went to jump, I was jumping too because my hand was already in my pocket. Whatever I had was already in place to take off. And it's a bad thing, I don't know if anybody know if they're how to turn off their feelings. So, but after you do it, your feelings come back. Now you're all fucked up because you're going to jail. You got to go through the process anyway. I know I'd be fucked up. And it's Sunday, and they know I don't like. I'm going straight to the ACI because they know that is not where I want to be. They would usually call the judge, but I know who I know. Be like, send that bitch to the ACI. Lock her up. Because she hurt somebody else yet again. Because she can't control. But then when they find out it's a man, and I go to court, and that he was harassing me, then I'll be like, you know what, Yana, won't you just put me on probation? Because if I'm on probation, and I know I'll go to jail if I violate, I will walk away. But if I'm open, right? But he act like he was going to hit me. But then when I jump up with him to let him know, I'm about that life. What's good, what's popping? He said, you go first. But you was just talking shit, though, like a man. Because I'm like, you're doing bitch shit right now. You acting like a bitch. You coming back here bothering me. I'm trying to be quiet and relax. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying. I just got to keep praying. I'm praying not for me, but for your life. But now all your balls, now your balls and your dick turn into pussy, and you don't trust to walk in front of me. You walk into an intensive care room, you don't even recognize. Then he get off the bus, and usually he'll go into the Dollar Tree, but that's the way I was going. The white dude stayed on the bus, and he's walking up the street towards Walgreens. So I'm just going to relax and chill. That's why people like, oh no, I just sit quiet because I've been quiet because I'm praying. I got to pray for my insanity, my soul, because I know when the devils come. People don't understand fighting the devil is like having 99 fucking jobs because he's always up to no good. I said it at my job. I said, you know what? Me and Sister Mary Vinza said, it is hard fighting the devil. It is exhausting. exhausted. But you know what? I'm gonna be real. The bitch that tried to come for me, she don't know me. I know what your pleasure is. I know where you can get your pleasure without a prescription. But to my surprise, she already know the store. Oh, the drive-in store? Yeah, well, they look like they got yeah, because you already know about the store. Any little thing you need, it's over the counter he got. I was like, oh, your knees not hurting? Nope, she's already popping them. They're addictive too. Nobody knows what they're made out of, but they're over the counter. They're stronger than morphine. Because she was like, yeah, I'm going to go to a shelter when rent get high and I get homeless. Bitch, you going to be in the shelter because you going to be addicted. That's because your daughter live with you. You are going to be in the shelter because you're addicted. Because I am a recovering addict. And I know how that shit sneaks. That's why that mean I was like, They kept trying, it was hurting my feet and everything, trying to give me pills. I was like, nope, I do not want no more prescriptions. I said no. He went to get the doctor anyway. I don't want shit from you. I'm gonna crawl up this hill because I can barely walk after he fucked with my toes, and I'm just gonna go and get me some Advil or Tylenol or something. I know about addiction. Hopefully she take like 20 or 30 of them. Right? And that's when addiction's gonna kick in. You know what I mean? Then the stealing, because, they got, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna watch her destroy herself. Because that's how addiction goes. Right? And once you get hooked on the pills, she wasn't really hooked on the pills, but once she really gets hooked on the pills, guess where she going? To the dope. See, I talk right to her because I'm a recovering addict. I never did dope. I never did crystal meth, but I know people who did. And, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? Can you put this in a pill? Give it to her. You know what I mean? I don't even give a fuck. Come to the job. I know you cool. I'll get her right in. Yep, there she is. Go right out. Go. Yep. I'll let you know. To her. Go talk to her. I bet she buy your pills. We need this. I need 476. I'm a destroyer. She ain't even gonna be known. She don't even know she's being destroyed. Either that or she got Suboxones. You still get addicted to Suboxones. You still, no matter what type of narcotic or opiate you take, you still get addicted. When I don't have my sleeping pills, I withdraw from them. I sweat and I sleep, and then they're out my system, and I'm good to go. But I think they're at the store. I gotta get them tomorrow, though. You withdraw from every fucking thing. Like, I'm gonna stop drinking, using sugar for 2 months. I'm gonna withdraw from sugar. I didn't say eating it, but I'm gonna stop drinking it and coffee. You withdraw. Everything you do, you withdraw from. Even cigarettes. You withdraw from cigarettes. You sweat. You tired. They cut the tobacco's coming out your skin. Everything even when you get off pork, you withdraw from pork. I tried to stop eating meat, and the withdrawing was a motherfucker. I took my time, but I don't know. My body was shutting down. I mean, I had to go get a cheeseburger from Amy's house. I was like, I need some meat. I said I tried to become a vegan, but my body rejected it. Everybody can't be a vegan. Trust me when I tell you. So I just cut out pork. But anywho, I got to check see what my order is. Anywho, he's out here again yelling. Have a peaceful, blessed day. That's the I just wish this guy just have a conversation with him, just me and him, not a whole audience, because I need to see what is his malfunction with me. All I want to do is have a conversation with him so I can see when he gonna leave me alone. You know, it's like when you're in school and a little boy likes you, and all he do is be punching and kicking you, boy, really punching and kicking you. But he ain't saying he likes you. He just like to hit and beat on you because he think that's the way to get your attention. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, have a peace and blissful day. Working hard, I'm tired. I look like I beat with a bat or something.